Welcome to Run Your Race. My name is CharmasLee, and I build champions. I want you to know that my responsibility while you're here is to evoke as much emotion as I possibly can. High-performance coaches know that when you can tie in logic with emotion, you can create a sonic boom. I hope you cry. I hope you get frustrated. I hope you're elated. I want all those things to come out during this presentation, so when it's all said and done, you'll make a life decision when you leave to go out and continue to impact the world even at a greater rate. My definition of a champion is one who gives rise to the voice of others. Trust me, I love winning. As a track coach, I like to coach everything, but man, that 400-meter dash is one of the best metaphors for life. Check this out. Scientific jargon just for a second. From 0 to 100, your student or your student athlete is going to be using this crazy thing called ATP-PC. You only get 6 to 10 seconds of it, so you got to use it. From the 100 to the 200, move into this thing called phosphate, buffering enzyme. And these are just kind of basic terms. From the 200 to the 300, it's extended phosphate. So now things are getting a little different. From the 300 to the 400, most guys would know what that is. They would probably tell you it's called lactate. Lactate is pain. Lactic acid hurts, just like your legs are moving through concrete. So now let's take that 400-meter oval away from the track and let's place it into our lives, adults and students alike. The first 100 is called survival. And that can be in your relationship, in your business, in school, it can be anything. The second 100 is what I would call stability. You kind of got it, working through it. The third 100 is success. Everybody wants success. The funny thing about that third 100, when you get to the 300-meter mark, everybody still looks good in that race. They're running nice and tall, shoulders square, knee position's good. Oh, that hurt. Just kidding. Creating a lot of ground force. But once you get outside that 300, life changes. But here's the problem with this 400-meter dash metaphor. They don't hand out any medals at the 300-meter mark of a 400-meter dash. You got to go. You have to finish the race. So that last piece is what we would call significance. This excerpt is from a quote from former President Ronald Reagan. And I have to tell you, being in my mid-50s, Brandon, it stirs me up. I have made at least hundreds of thousands of choices, and now in my mid-50s, I recognize the lifetime value of those choices. Much like I recognize the lifetime value of a quality coach, a quality parent, a quality educator. It's priceless. For the next 42 and a half minutes, all I want is all you've got, and we're going to have a ton of fun. I want to warm up your imagination. I want to offer you a fresh new perspective on life as it relates to character. I want to unlock your thinking. And I want you to leave here with a fresh new perspective. I want you to know that I believe that coaching is the greatest profession in the world. And let me offer a clarifying statement with that. I don't mean just the athletic coach. I mean the parent coach, the educator coach, the counselor coach, the pastor coach, because it takes all of us to make this thing come together and work hard and be very successful. As a coach, I teach the individual that one's best can be achieved in both victory and defeat. I recognize the lifetime value of a quality coach cannot be measured simply by the win-loss column. Once the dust clears and it's all said and done, my lifetime value and your lifetime value will be determined by the number of lives that you've changed. Run Your Race is simply a metaphor for how we live our lives. It's because it's my responsibility as a speaker to remove any arcs of distortion or mitigated speech. My responsibility is to forge a link between attention and excellence so that you can hear every single thing that I'm saying and shake up your spirit as well. This stirs me up. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Don't matter what it brings. Guess what? I'm here. I'm going to bring the heat. I want you to know it makes no difference regarding your age, gender, socioeconomic status. We can all make a difference. You find your passion and your purpose, and let's leave here tonight making a life decision to create a positive change in the lives of 10 people this week. It's Wednesday. We have 2 days. We can hit 5 on Thursday, 5 on Friday. And it can be that simple. I want you to know that the impact is often determined by the quality and the character of leadership. So as we lead, either from the sideline or in the front, it's important that we help our youth and anyone that we're associated with develop the heart of a servant, the work ethic of a champion, and the mindset of a king or queen.